Final thing I wanted to add about working for Jim McLean, I was talking about how it encouraged me to see other people. What I saw with him is there's many, many ways to teach. You'd see, a 20 handicap come in. He'd stand there with their feet together. They'd work on hands and arms, just getting the ball, clipping off a tee, hitting 7-irons, the old Harvey Penick drill, getting them hit nice little tight draws in 10 or 15 minutes. And then an hour later, I'd be running the camera and he'd be working with Tom Kite and he'd be telling me the opposite. Clear as fast as you can, don't get the club behind you, all body release. So there's many, many ways to teach, and you have to, one method is great, but it needs to be one of 10 methods in my opinion. You might have something you focus on primarily because you might focus with a certain type of player. You might almost always work with tour players or whatever, but in my opinion, you need many, many different ways to teach, which is why it's invaluable. And I like to spend a lot of time with teachers I don't agree with. At the Bridge, we do these seminars every Thursday night, and you guys are all invited. I know it just slept out. I know Louie's been to quite a few. It started as teaching seminars for our staff, and I finally said, why don't we invite some of the great talent around here and kind of pick their brains? So we get, Bob DiStefano over there, Bobby Joyce, Dave Gashesky. So we get kind of old school, new school, some good debates going. And the only way to learn, in my opinion, is to pick someone who you don't agree with. So we had the guy from Stack and Tilt come over to speak with us, and I happen to not agree with any method, much less something that tells you to keep your weight on your left side. But spending time with him and asking him a lot of questions, non-confrontational but more educational, I learned quite a bit about some ways I can apply to that people who might have physical limitations or their short game. So I think it's great to spend time with people that you may not agree with what they're saying, because if you hang around people you agree with all the time, you're not going to learn anything.